What's going on, Guardians? My name's Envito, and welcome back to another episode of Will It PvP, a Destiny Taken King series that will weed out the very best of the best weapons in today's Crucible. Now, it's going to be a little strange with what weapon that's on the chopping block today, but it is the very weapon that every Year 1 Destiny PvP player absolutely despised with all of their being and with such an intense passion. The weapon, of course, that I am talking about is the one and only Thorn. Up against the Thorn today are some of today's top hand cannons, including the old favorite but newly revamped The Last Word, the IS Luna, and the Imago Loop. But what exactly is the Thorn? Well, to the new Destiling, the Thorn in its heyday was the most feared PvP weapon in all of the Crucible, boasting a 2-shot headshot kill or a 3-shot body shot kill. But that wasn't even the most impressive perk of the weapon. The reason everyone played with the Thorn was because of its exotic perk, Mark of the Devourer. Basically, this perk had a damage over time effect which killed players almost indefinitely if they tried to run away from a gunfight. With that being said, the Thorn is an exotic hand cannon that can be only acquired by completing the exotic weapon bounty, A Light in the Dark. The Thorn is also classified as a short-range hand cannon with the ability for a 2-shot kill with 1 headshot included, or a 4-shot kill to the body. But the real question, of course, is how does this old favorite deal with the younger crowd of hand cannons? Well, let's talk about that. Now, unfortunately, seeing as the Thorn does not have a Year 2 rework as of right now, it will instantly be inferior seeing as that is a Year 1 exotic weapon. I'm not going to talk too much about stats, but statistically, the only thing the Thorn has going for it is that the base rate of fire matches the Year 2 version of The Last Word. Other than that, this weapon isn't the sharpest tool in the shed anymore. With that being said, let's get right into the pros of this weapon. The first and most obvious pro to the Thorn is that it has debatably the best perk in all of Destiny. That perk being the Mark of the Devourer, of course. It's so unique for a weapon perk that this alone should be the reason to use the Thorn in PvP. Another pro is that the Thorn still has a very strong base attack, which allows for those quick pickoffs with the 2 shots to the body and 1 headshot, or that 4-shot body kill. Many might not see this next pro as a benefit, but it's a crutch weapon. If you aren't that great at PvP, and you can't quite finish off your opponent just yet, well, the damage over time will do 3 damage a second for 7 seconds, which will give you a second chance for that kill. Now, going back to the stat tree for the Thorn, it has one of the best. With accurized ballistics, final round, and perfect balance, you can say that this is almost the perfect weapon. Now, with every Will It PvP episode, we have to go to the cons. The first big issue with this weapon is that it's completely random on when the exotic weapon bounty will drop from Xander, which means you can turn in 1,000 bounties and still not get the exotic bounty drop. The second big con to the Thorn is that it can't be the king of the Crucible events like the Iron Banner or Trials of Osiris, because the Thorn is locked at a 170 base attack stat compared to the other hand cannons in the Crucible nowadays, which are way past 300 at this point. Another con is that it takes up an exotic weapon slot, so no more rocking a Year 2 truth. Let's face it, the once crowned king of Destiny PvP is no longer the popular kid in school. Now, to wrap it all up, the Thorn isn't a terrible weapon. Is it the beast it once was? Not by a long shot. But it can still hold its own in certain situations, i.e. up close and personal combat. But like I said with the Stranger's Rifle, this weapon should really only be kept for nostalgic purposes. Maybe when Bungie gives us a mantle to hang up old stars in the glory days, you can say that you had/still have your Year 1 Thorn. Or maybe you'll use the Thorn to see what Year 1 weapons still work in today's meta. Who knows? But with the damage over time perk reduced to 3 hits per second as to 7 hits per second in Year 1, and with absolutely no versatility to the hardcore gamer in events like Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris, the Thorn will forever live in the shadow of its former self in the regular Crucible. My personal opinion for this exotic hand cannon is to give the Thorn a shot. With the December update, hand cannons get a pretty nice buff with their aim assist. I mean, come on. What's the worst that can happen? You don't do well and then you switch your weapon to like a Hawksaw or like a Year 2 Red Death. So now, Guardians, it's that part of the video where I will ask you to leave your thoughts in the comment section below about how you feel about the Thorn in today's Crucible. And if you'd like to leave a suggestion for which weapon you would like to see on the table next time, feel free to tell me in the comment section down below, or you can follow me and tweet me on Twitter at mvito22. The link will be in the description down below. With that being said, if you would be so kind to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe for weekly Destiny content? And as always, I will see you in the next video.